Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg. And you know how sometimes something will kick off a memory and then that kicks off something else and kicks off something else, and you end up remembering crap that you haven't thought about for 40 years or whatever. And so anyway, uh, somehow it came up about the Beach Boys. And so I remembered a friend of mine that went to a demonstration up in Washington, D.C. in '71, and the Beach Boys played, and it was quite a deal. A big demonstration, anti-war, and there was somebody or a bunch of people passing out this blue acid, so a lot of people in the audience were tripping their brains out, and uh, this guy was telling me that, first of all, it was one of the coolest concerts he's ever been to. And he remembers, the cops were trying to break it up and everything. And, you can't have people out on the street and all that. So, uh, these cops come in and they're, motorcycle cops, and come in. And one of them gets off his motorcycle and goes after some demonstrator. And my buddy turns around and all of a sudden here's some wild ass hippie with his hair out on that cop motorcycle just rearing off. The poor cop is sitting there, what the hell, man. Anyway, I tried to find some footage from the concert, uh, but the only thing that I found, it was so bad that I couldn't even begin to play it. It was just so bad. So this is, like from the same era. I think the demonstration was on May Day, and this is a little bit later. But it's a concert in Central Park, so it's close, but no cigar. So anyway, let's go ahead and play it. And they're, of all things, they're doing Okie from Muskogee, which is, one of those songs for those of us that live in Oklahoma. It was really ironic at the time. Merle Haggard it was kind of a joke, to tell you the truth. Uh, at that time, when the song came out, the chemist for the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics or whatever wrote into the newspaper saying, well, he tested acid all the time, and Muskogee had some of the best around. So whatever, talking about later days, I mean, statute of limitations are long gone, so I can talk about this kind of shit. But anyway, so here's the Beach Boys doing Okie from Muskogee live at Central Park.
We'd like to do one of the songs that we did in a jam with the Grateful Dead. This song was written by a guy named Merle Haggard. And that a request for a demonstration. What is it? I don't know. If anybody knows the words to this chorus, to this song, we invite you to sing along. In fact, that goes for just about anything we do. If you know the words, sing along. Or else tap. We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. And we don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street. We like living right and being free. We don't make a party out of loving. That's 'cause we like holding hands in kitchen blue. first thing on campus. And the kids there still respect the college dean. Sing along. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. A place where even squares can have a ball. We still wait for the glory down by the courthouse. White lightning still the biggest thrill of all. Now come on, everybody, I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. A place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave on the glory down by the courthouse. White lightning still the biggest thrill of all. White lightning still the biggest thrill of all. In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA.
Well, that was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. Uh, you know, it's interesting to me. You know, with all the demonstrations that we had back in the '60s, and everybody's calling us communist and pigs and all this shit. You know, and not realizing that the people that are out demonstrating are patriotic. I mean, that's our that's guaranteed in our Constitution, the right to assembly. And even if people didn't agree with what they were saying, they had the right to say it, and they were patriots. You know, just like now with all the pro-Palestinian demonstrations. Uh, I mean, there's some people in there that are not cool at all, but the majority of the people are just students, and they're just doing what they believe in. I mean, it's hard to not get upset when you look at Gaza and just see destruction everywhere and famine coming on. So they're demonstrating, and whether people agree with them or not, they've got the right to do it, and they're students. I mean, when else can you do stuff like that? So I don't know. It's just crazy, but I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was a kick. And I will be back and play something else. So hit like, subscribe, and we will see y'all then. Bye bye.